Afternoon, guys. This is your homework for this week. Okay, so we are looking at the final part of section 1.1.2 within the course of influences on participation in a healthy active lifestyle. Okay, so the first section you need to do, right, you need to answer the two questions that I set you at the end of the last lesson for this week. Okay, so your first one at the top, your 3 marker, right, and at the bottom you've got your 6 marker. Alright, and you are looking at the PE school sport and club links for the bottom one. Right, that's the area that we looked at in the lesson. That's what I'd like you to cover within this answer, please. Right, so them two both need to be doing. And then this is the key bits for your notes. So you probably need either a full centre page or maybe a double page spread for this. Alright, because what you need to do is you need to copy up this pyramid. Alright, so this is the sports participation pyramid. This focuses on the levels in which people participate. So obviously you've got foundation at the bottom, which is what your very basic level where you're introduced to sports. That's the larger number. As it goes up with people participating in that sport, alright, so playing for a team, alright, or just joining in, going to the gym and things, there's a little bit less, but there's still a lot. Performance is people playing week in, week out and playing to a decent standard. And then your excellence, obviously the tip, that's the few that make it to the very top. Right, and that represents sport within this country and the level that people participate at. So what you need to do, you need to copy that up into however you wish to set it out. If you want to do it on a piece of plain paper so you got a bit more space and stick it in your books, by all means do it like that. But what you need to do is, task 1 is you need to research it and understand it a little bit more. Right, you need to find out what each stage represents. So find out what the performance stage is, find out what the participation, alright, the foundation stage, the excellence stage. Okay, find out what they actually mean and make some notes on them. Then what you need to do is provide some examples for that. So give me some examples of local clubs that might, or some clubs or some participants or some elite performers that are going to slot into whichever section you feel they go into. And then the key bit is, based on that, once you've done all your research and your notes, you need to create an exam question based on this with a mark scheme. So you need to have an answer or some notes of things that you want included in that answer, alright, to use at the start of the lesson, because you're going to swap your questions over with each other, you're going to go at each other's and then you're going to mark them. So it has to be a minimum of 4 marks. You can do a maximum of 6 marks. It's completely up to you what you'd like to do with it, but that needs to be done. So you need to do the first exam questions that we left at the end of the lesson for you to do, that you copied up. You then need to do the performance pyramid. You then also need to take the notes, provide some examples, find out what each stage represents, and then make an exam question. Okay, thank you very much, and I shall see you on Tuesday.